Going to school is the best public policy tool available to raise skills, but can we estimate how much the COVID 19 interruption will affect learning? Many countries have decided to close schools, colleges, and universities. Homeschool is not only a massive shock to parents' productivity, but also to children's social life and learning. Teaching is moving online. Student assessment are also moving online with a lot of trials and errors and uncertainty for everyone. I am Joanna Angeli Fajardo.
I am James Bryant D.
I'm Elisar D. Palmero.
I'm Althea Cassandra Enso.
And we are proudly presenting to you our study entitled STEM Students' Perception on the Importance of Social Engagement for Computer and Laboratory Lectures in Landi National High School. This study will focus on answering the following questions. What are the perceptions of STEM students towards the importance of social engagement for computer and laboratory lectures? How does social engagement mitigate the ways of students in learning computer and laboratory lectures? What are the factors of social media that can help STEM students with computer literacy and laboratory lectures? And what do STEM students prefer the most in learning computer and laboratory activities, physical contact or online learning?
The background of the study. One of the issues today that students face is the new normal learning process. Because our country is in the midst of pandemic, face-to-face learning is prohibited. Students are currently training and considering how learners will manage in this situation. Students are adapting to the new educational standard, which is not simple for them to achieve. In times today, learning is difficult to students, especially those who are in senior high school. The pandemic really made things hard for the learning of the students. Some of learners are not able to keep up with others, specifically those who do have weak or not having any internet access. This makes it really hard for students to learn anything, especially if the teacher teaches something that requires an experiment or needing a computer for learners to be able to understand the lesson. This type of learning necessitates physical interaction in order for students to truly comprehend the content of the lesson.
Before the pandemic, learning is quite easy, as students and the teachers are having physical interactions with each other. Experiments in computer tech can be conducted effortlessly, as the teacher can directly teach them in the presence of computer laboratory. As well, the tools are needed in the experimentation. But now, in online learning, this makes it difficult. They cannot conduct of those things. Some students might get them, but others don't. In science, technology, engineering, and mathematics strand, computer literacy and laboratory activities are present. The question here is that will a student understand the lesson easily, especially who just got 11th grade or the newcomers? How will they cope with those problems? Because conducting experiments and gaining knowledge about computer are essential in learning, especially for STEM students. How will social media approach students in this matter? Hence, this study will try to see the perception of students on the importance of social engagement for computer and laboratory lectures in Landi National High School. It also focuses on the importance of social engagement to mitigate the ways of students and advantage of social media in terms of learning computer and laboratory lectures.
The study is delimited on determining the perception of STEM students on the importance of social engagement and its advantage in learning computer and laboratory lectures, specifically in Landi National High School. The respondents considered was the STEM students of the said school. Survey questionnaire will be used in gathering data from the respondents.
The findings of the study may provide a deeper understanding on the importance of social engagement for computer and laboratory lectures on STEM students in Landi National High School. To the students, this study may help them to mitigate the ways of students in learning computer and laboratory lectures. This may also help them by giving information about the importance of social engagement on learning computer and laboratory lectures. To teachers, the study may help them to facilitate their teaching skills to students in learning computer and laboratory lectures. This study may also help them to improve their teaching style. To the future researchers, this study may serve as a basis for related topics A continuation of this study may be done to fill the gaps of this researcher.
The researcher therefore conclude that social engagement has a lot of uses and benefits to students in current situation. According to the recent studies, the social engagement is important to students because it can help improve their learning process. The cited literature and studies are all relevant to the current studies because they are mainly focused on the importance of social engagement on learning computer and laboratory lectures in this time of pandemic. The aforementioned RRL will help the researchers to have basis and information that would help in this study.